Feral73 here with another best list video, and these are best Tom Savini movies. This was a tough one at first because at first this was going to be a list of his cameo appearances mixed with his directorial movies, and that was basically it, but I just decided to go with the movies that he had appeared in and had directed. The Theater Bazaar from 2012. He directed the Wet Dreams segment of the movie where he plays a psychiatrist, and pretty weird and different anthology effects. And this is an early 80s suspense slasher movie made by some people who had worked with George Romero, and Tom Savini co-stars as this arrogant co-star of a movie, and this is about actors not realizing that they're participating in a snuff movie, and this is just a very rare, underrated movie. This came out on Synapse Films on DVD in 2005. George Romero's Night Riders, where he plays Morgan the Black Knight, definitely one of Tom Savini's best performances. I will eventually get this on Blu-ray from Shout Factory. Martin, and this was the first movie that Tom Savini did the effects for one of George Romero's movies, and he also co-stars in this as well. Maniac, definitely one of Tom Savini's best efforts, where he did the effects, and he has a cameo as the boyfriend of this girl, who are this disco couple who leaves this disco and are parked under the Verrazano Bridge and are stalked by Joe Spinell, and Savini gets his head blown off. Definitely a pretty good movie. Creepshow 2, the sequel to Creepshow, this is from '86, and Tom Savini plays the main character, the creeper in the sequel, who introduces the stories even though his voice isn't featured. I have to put this at the second, even though I'm sure a lot of people are probably going to think I'm crazy for not putting it at number one, but Dawn of the Dead, where he co-stars as one of the members of the biker gang that crashes the mall, and he's known as Blades, and we all know that he did the effects for the movie, and it was a pretty nice touch that he had a cameo in George Romero's Land of the Dead as the Blades character. And these last three films are from Robert Rodriguez, and I didn't get around to getting my Blu-rays for him because I didn't want to shuffle around for him. But Machete and Machete Kills, where he plays the bounty hunter Osiris, trying to get Danny Trejo's character, and in the bonus features for the Blu-ray he gets killed off, but in the sequel it shows him alive and the good guy this time, but in the sequel he does get killed off. Planet Terror, which is Robert Rodriguez's segment from Grindhouse, where Tom Savini plays Deputy Tolo, the bumbling deputy who gets his finger bit off and later gets torn apart by the zombies. And last but not least, From Dusk Till Dawn from 1996, where he plays the biker sex machine, and definitely one of his finest moments. Well, that's been it for this video, and I hope you all have enjoyed it. And if you want to agree with me or not, just comment, and if you want to make a video response, go ahead. Until then, later.